So unlucky. Meghan's stale approach by falsehood has her head banging against the wall. Hello, and a very warm welcome to our Kate Middleton and the Queen News YouTube channel. Many people have noted that Meghan has a pretty unique approach that she brings to her role as a member of the royal family, and this approach really sets her apart from the other members of the royal family. But in fact, this view is absurd. Her approach is definitely not unique. It's the same old playbook that narcissists, grifters, parasites, liars, and con artists all around the world have been using throughout human history. What Meghan says and does doesn't set her apart from her historical antecedents. Lies, duplicitous schemes, plots, vengeful betrayal, self-serving deceit, and spiteful persecutions, all of it's right there in the devil's playbook, and a lot of people in this world have made use of it. Now, sadly, there have been a lot of people like this throughout history, bullies, scammers, villains. But thankfully, in my opinion, there are far more good people in the world than there are bad. Meghan may believe that she's one of a kind, but she's not. There's really nothing original about her. She thinks that she's the most remarkable thing to have ever walked the earth, but she's wrong about that. And see, that's a problem when you try to talk about the latest villain on the scene. All of them think that they are so incredibly special. They believe that destiny has it for them to do great things, and they have the arrogance to pursue these things. It's a tale as old as time. I'm guessing even cavemen had to put up with these types. Now, I don't know what exactly that would have looked like back then, but I'm sure it was there. Now, at the end of the day, Meghan Markle is quite the drama queen. She would just love to sit on a throne to fulfill her fantasies of living the life of a Disney cartoon princess. Her horrible personal history, the betrayals that she has caused, the deceit, the lies, the innuendos. If we tried to make a list of all the nasty things Meghan has done in her life, well, I don't think we would ever finish. It really is relentless, the despicable behavior that we see from Meghan Markle. It seems like emotionally she is stuck in teeny bopper mode. She's so excited about fame and celebrity. She wants to be this duchess, but Meghan does not understand what real royalty is about. She only understands Disney royalty. She thinks she's going to be the next poster girl that girls are going to put up on their bedroom walls. She believes she's the reincarnation of Diana and Wallis Simpson and Princess Grace and probably the Little Mermaid too, all rolled into one. I think you get the picture. Meghan Markle is sick in the head. Now, there are some loose cogs in that head of hers that are there clinking around, and I'm sure you can agree with me. I mean, seriously, what is there to like or admire when it comes to Meghan Markle? There is nothing sweet or innocent about Meghan Markle. She is evil to the core. Meghan Markle is no princess. She is no Little Mermaid, come on. She's teaching young girls that they can be princesses too if they're just willing to cheat, lie, deceive, backstab, gossip, play fake victim, and most importantly, get a rich man to marry. This is her evil influence, if she can even be said to have one at all. That no young girl should have realistic boundaries or even common sense values if they want to be the celebrity and princess with their dream man and live in this beautiful big house on the hill. Whether intentionally or not, she is encouraging people to follow in her footsteps, to use their feminine wiles to trick men into giving them what they want, to open their legs when it's convenient for them when they're going to get something out of it, to show their cleavage if they think that's going to help too, to lie also, to lie as much as they want to, because let's remember, it doesn't matter if they lie because they can just claim that it's their truth. Meghan truly is leading by example, and boy, is that a scary example. I do hope that no young girls out there are really looking at her as a role model. The message that Meghan is sending is that it's okay to stir the pot as long as it's going to get you some attention, to lie, to hurt other people, to destroy people's reputations if you think you can benefit somehow. And then what happens if you get caught in your lies? Oh, we'll just blame somebody else. But you know what? We're not as stupid as Meghan thinks we are. We are not buying what she's selling. We don't believe that fake grin that we see on her face. And Meghan does not want to give herself away. Don't you know? Image is everything. But Meghan really is playing a House of Cards game with her mask. She's so caught up in her game that she doesn't even realize that mask is slipping away. I mean, Meghan Markle is delusional. She really believes that she's creating a mystique around herself. She wants to be this enigma. She wants to be controversial. She believes herself to be an icon that's more important than even the late Diana. Meghan Markle really believes that she's in the same league as the late Princess Grace of Monaco. But it really is a house of cards, and like all houses of cards, it's going to come crashing down. Such an energy and resources expenditure for a fantasy. She really is sick in the head. Now, the royal family, though, is rooted in reality, and they're playing a long game of chess. They don't care about this house of cards. So yes, I think the royal family knows exactly what they're doing. They are staying calm, silent, and dignified. They know that it doesn't serve anybody to design a response to dignify the circus sideshow antics of this crazy teenage spiteful couple across the pond. Now some say this is just the ostrich putting its head in the sand, but I disagree. See, ignoring the gruesome twosome is definitely the best policy. We see it in the gathering storm of opprobrium against Meghan and Harry. The more they stomp their feet, the more they scream, the more they toss their toys out of the crib in rage via all media sources, the more serious, normal, adult, sensible, dignified, and committed to public service the royal family appear to be. Meghan and Harry are quickly losing support. Now, the latest has been the backlash since the release of Harry's book. And by that work, Harry has exposed himself to be really what he is, an idiot. Harry's letting the whole world know what kind of person he is, and boy, is he a freak. I mean, the garbage that has been coming out in the interviews and the excerpts from the book really underscore the perception that there is something seriously wrong with Prince Harry. I do believe that both of them are insane. Now, Meghan's approach is that of a skank, a grifter, and that has brought her into the role that sets her apart from the other members of the royal family. And now Harry is stepping forward even more with that book, but he's always been in collusion, and he's always been an active participant in the horror show that is the Meghan and Harry show. And that is the role that they're now playing. Exiles, pariahs, the crazy people who live in America. Textbook tragic cases of mental health gone terribly wrong. And I think they are coming to the end of the road. They've been going on a long time down this route, but I don't think there's much more left for them. And they thought that they could finally get the royal family to respond with that book. Well, of course they didn't. They wanted a war of words. They thought that was going to happen and it would escalate into a crashing down of the monarchy. They are so childish, so spiteful, like a couple of kindergarten children who didn't get their way. And now they're planting news stories about these peace talks. Oh, come on. They want to convince everybody that they have been invited to the coronation, in spite of Harry's admission to eliminating Taliban chess pieces, or the diplomatic fight currently brewing with Iran over the alleged Taliban kills. I mean, Harry's stupidity has created an international crisis. It's all just a bunch of drama as usual, and I think Meghan and Harry are feeling very desperate right now. They're running out of options. So that's why we're getting more PR drips, and Meghan is currently supposedly writing her book, and Harry is threatening to write another book. They don't like being ignored by the royal family and the government of the UK too. So their little fits and antics just echo off the walls of silence. Meanwhile, the real royals know what to do. They are carrying on with silence and dignity. They take their jobs very seriously, and they are committed to serving the people. So they're continuing with their charity functions, and they're continuing with public events too. They just get on with the job of being royals. And that's why I believe the royals will gain in strength in the lead up to the coronation. But for Meghan and Harry, it's not going to happen. I think the sun is quickly setting for them. I think 2023 is going to be a very tough year for the gruesome twosome. And you, what do you think about our news today? Please let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed our video, please don't forget to like and share it with your friends and family members who would enjoy it too. And don't forget to subscribe to Kate Middleton and the Queen News YouTube channel to get more videos from our team. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely evening, and I'll be back to see you tomorrow.